Hi, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. If you're watching all over the world, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, welcome back to my video channel called DLG Reppin, which is me. So I'm doing my match review of the Arsenal versus Leicester City game, and I'm gonna do the player ratings as well, but I'm going to kick off with the review first. And first half, superb, despite a tricky first 10, 15 minutes, but we was superb. Do excuse me. Yeah, we were superb, and we deserved to be in front. We should have had the game sewed up. You know, we should have skinned the Foxes alive. 3-4 clear goals in the first half. Should have been 3-4 new up by half time, and we could almost get the cigar out. I thought it was a magnificent display of football. I mean, the football was out of this world at times, and we just didn't finish the job off. And then the second half, Leicester had control of the ball. They grew into the game itself. I could see Martinez pulling off a couple of good saves, good handling by him. But from our point of view, we were allowing Leicester to have too much ball possession and control of the second half. And then, like our gaffer, Mikel Arteta, he brings on Willock and Nketiah for Saka and Lacazette. And Nketiah, what was he thinking? Yes, the ball is there to be got at, but for me, you've gone in with your leg raised high, caught the player, stud first around the leg area. It was asking for a red card. However, the referee was atrocious all game. No protection for any Arsenal players. I saw Lacazette get chopped twice. I thought his refereeing of the game was appalling. Despicable, utterly despicable beyond belief. And yeah, I'm angry with the result more than I'm angry with the referee. The referee, yeah, I'm disappointed with the result actually, but I am not. I'm beyond skeeving with the referee. His performance as a referee was just disgusting. It upset me, and I'm not happy. I can't wait to do these ratings. I'll tell you, you know. But Eddie Nketiah, it was a reckless challenge. And when you look back at it, you need to think about how you put in a tackle, because it was reckless. That should not have happened. The ball was not there to be won, but you can still put pressure on him as he gets his first touch off the ball. I mean, if it's winnable, go for the tackle. However, you've gone for the man, and you've let yourself down, you let your teammates down, you've let the management down, you let the club down with that tackle, and I'm sorry to say, you've let the fans down at home, watching all over the world. You know, you should have known better. You've come on, and how long did you last? A couple of minutes? It's just not good enough. As simple as. I might be harsh here, but it's just not good enough from your part. You've let us down. You know? So, that's my view on the situation. It was a straight red card. You can't have any complaints, and I don't think there's any need to appeal. I mean, he might not even be watching the ball, but the reality is he caught the man, And that's the truth. He caught the man, and it's unacceptable. You know, challenges like that, they get punished. And the referees and the Football Association want to, they clamp down on those sort of tackles. And the reality is, Eddie Nketiah had to take the punishment and an early bath. Don't get me wrong, it took VAR a little while to come up with it, or to come up to use the monitor, but the referee should have been using the monitor straight away. And I think all referees should do what Kavanagh did in that moment. I'm not saying Kavanagh had a great game, because he had a shocker of a game. He was atrocious. For me, we move on, and it's Tottenham away on Sunday. Bring it on. So, moving on from the game review itself, I'm going to go into my player ratings, and I'm going to start off with Damian Martinez. He done nothing wrong, really. I mean, he made 2 or 3 incredible good saves, and very solid in his with his hands catching for set pieces or crosses. He dealt with it very solidly. He gets I'm going to give him an 8. Well, no, I'm going to give him a 7.5. The 3 at the back, Mustafi, again, solid. He was calm and composed on the ball. He gave a great pass in the first half to Tierney, and overall, when called upon, he was very solid and focused. The only time he lost concentration was for the Vardy equaliser, and for me, he should have been aware of the danger. You know, instead of just reacting to it, he should have been aware of it when the cross comes in. But then don't excuse his colleague for allowing him to get the cross in on his strong foot. So I'm going to give Mustafi a 7. David Luiz, yeah, he was rock solid throughout that first half when called upon. You know, good on the ball as always, and yeah, didn't do a thing wrong. It's a shame that the result didn't match his performances, and I feel that he gets I feel that he should get an 8. Kolasinac, he's not one of my favourites, and you can see why. I'm not admirer of him as such, but he does a good job, and a good job he did last night. I'm going to give Kolasinac 7.5. Now, going on to the wing-backs, on the right, Bellerin, he wasn't too bad, actually. I don't think... In fact, yeah, he put in a good cross for Lacazette, who should have scored twice, and, well, he was unlucky. Well, we'll talk about Lacazette in a bit, but, yeah, he put in a good cross for Lacazette, and, yeah, he made some good runs going forward, and defensively, he was not too bad. I'm going to give him a 7. Kieran Tierney, man of the match. I'm going to give him a 9. If I can give Lewis an 8, I'm going to give him a 9. Yeah, he was absolutely outstanding. I mean, there was one moment he held his hamstring, but he carried on, kept it as rock solid as possible. The only time that he got beaten is when he allowed James Justin to cross the ball on his strong foot when he could have got a real goal side of him. So, for me, I'm giving Tierney a 9. Right, midfield 2. I mean, Ceballos ran him close. I mean, for me, he was absolutely outstanding in the first half. Absolutely outstanding. And he looks a proper player. since Mikel Arteta have got hold of him and put him in a position where he feels comfortable. And I think Arteta likes what he sees at training, and he says, you know what, I'm going to play this guy. Not only does he get back and puts in tackles, but offensively, he's not as bad as what people make, or the pundits or the critics make him out to be. Sorry. So overall, he dominated that midfield in the first half. He was influential. He played his part in the goal, which Saka assisted it, and he played a lovely ball to Saka. Saka beat Johnny Evans and left him on the floor, crossed it on his right foot, and then the rest. 1-0. Pierre-Emerick. Ceballos gets a solid 8.5. Xhaka, he was not too bad again. For me, he allowed Jamie Vardy, he allowed I think Damari Gray to cross the ball on his strong foot when he should have got goal side of him. But other than that, in the first half, he was superb in that first half, and I thought he was rock solid throughout the game for me. So I'm going to give Xhaka a 7.5. Excuse me. The front three. Now, Saka, great assist for Aubameyang's goal. Never stopped working hard, although he was all right, but there was moments where he looked lost in that position. I think if he was on the left-hand side of the three, he would have been more effective. But overall, I'm going to give Saka... I'm going to give him a 7. On the right-hand side... Not on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we had Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Worked as hard as he can. He got his goal. He had a shot that was wide, I think, or blocked. And he worked as hard as he could, really. And he couldn't have done any more. 7 for Aubameyang. Lacazette, for the 2 chances he had, I mean, the first effort on goal was a great save by Schmeichel. I will give him that. That's the goalkeeper of Leicester. The second effort, that was just straight at him. He should have gone he should have been aiming it right at the far post and given Peter Schmeichel something to do, a lot more to do, and it wasn't to be. He worked as hard as he could. He held the ball up well. He linked up well with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. As we all know, they both link up well when they play together. He was strong as he could be physically by holding off the ball, by holding off the defender and keeping the ball and inviting others to play. But in front of goal, that's where we want Lacazette to be ruthless. And 2 chances, you got to be ruthless. He gets a 6 out of 10. Right, substitutions. Nketiah, I have to mark him low. For a reckless challenge. I'm not. I say the referee was diarrhea, complete diarrhea. However, the only decision he got right was the Nketiah red card, and it was 100% red card straight. For me, he has to get a 2. That is as far as I'm going to go with him. A 2. We know what Nketiah's all about. He chases defenders down and goalkeepers down normally, but not tonight. Not last night, should I say. Gets a 2. Willock, energetic as always. Didn't affect the game as much. Not for me. So, I'm going to give him a 5. Who else came on? This is these 5 substitutions. no one in defence, no one at wing back, no one in the midfield. Did Torreira come on? I'm not too sure. Saka came off for someone. We took off Aubameyang and brought on Maitland-Niles, and I can't rate Maitland-Niles, really. Didn't have much to do. So I'm going to leave Maitland-Niles alone. Arteta, he got a 10 from someone. I gave him an 8.5. On last night's game, he couldn't have done any more. He had this tactic set up. The lineup was fantastic. He couldn't have done any more. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Right. I've done the substitutions. I've done the management. Now I'm going to do the referee. Oh. Minus. He's going to get a minus trillion. And plus, he was atrocious. There was no it was like playing against 12 men. You might as well say it was like playing against 12 men. His performances should be up for review. Except the Eddie Nketiah red card, which is the only decision he got right. His performances should be up for review. Seriously. Despicable. Utterly disgraceful. And I hope he doesn't referee another Premier League game again. He is a toxic referee. How is he a Premier League referee? Seriously. Minus a trillion. Less said about the referee, the better. So that's my review of our game against Leicester, and my player ratings include the substitution and the moron in black. Got to be careful with my language here. I'll risk getting my channel shut down. So anyway, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'm going to cut this short. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for watching me and putting up with DLG Reppin, really. So, I'll say it again. Peace, love, and bliss. And I'm out of here. Have a great day. Respect.